Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholoyim La, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and by the Spirit. Taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the waters were the H.I.M and Akhwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Just saying, at the plantation, taking a quick break. And, I noticed when I walked in, they converted the cafeteria into a blood drive spot. So, it got hospital beds all through that shit. They just converted the whole damn cafeteria. I'm looking like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? And, of course, they looking at me and the other Jake like, you gonna give some blood? And, like, nope, not giving up no blood, You ain't getting no nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just Edomites lined all up. Because the whole, majority of the places, Edomites. There's only like a few of us, Jake, that work there. And they all, and this is the second one they've had within the past couple of months. And what's been going on is, it's a huge, huge building. You know what I'm saying? And they shut the building down, during COVID-19. So it was only a few people kind of like, coming in and out. They had up like, the thermal scanners and everything got weird as hell. And what I've been noticing is in the cafeteria as well, and, little billboards, that we have off in there is like, memorials tacked up on the wall and shit of, these Edomites that's been, passing away. And I've been seeing a lot of that. I never seen it before when I was, first started working there or, before the thing went down. But yeah, I never seen it before, it's just like all through the building. You see little, papers plastered, such and such, husband of such and such or wife of such and such, has passed away on this day. And hey, majority, I gotta say at least, it was only a few of those people that kind of backed off as far as, rolling their sleeve up. They wasn't taking that shit like that. But majority of those people, when they started to say, okay, well, you can't work here. You can't work here unless you take it. I can remember they came at me, and our group, and it was like, hey, you got to go and take this thing. You know what I'm saying? If you expecting to work here, And so, I prayed. Of course, I wasn't going to take it. I was just going to quit the damn job. But, I prayed to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai about a religious exemption. And so, I went in, scriptures, grabbed up the scriptures, put the scriptures in the email because, they sent me like a special type of email, so to speak, you know what I'm saying, from wherever the head office was. And, I had a little correspondence back and forth with this lady, through the email. And I shot that religious exemption through, and the shit went through. It was like, hey, I gave the reasons, you know what I'm saying? I just put the scriptures in there. And I got, I ended up getting approved for it. And I was like one of the only people in the building that didn't take that shit. Now, I work with two other people as well. I try and stay away from them as best I can. Two Edomites or whatever or what, But they took that shit and they've been fucked up ever since. Matter of fact, I just got a text. Because we got the company phones or whatever. So I get a text day before yesterday. And one of the, Edomite chicks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She texts the company phone, you know what I'm saying, to basically give me a heads up that she's in the hospital when she's on a heart monitor and all this other shit. And they've been fucked up, man, for the past couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So it's been like the past 2 years or year and a half or so. It's just they've been, not right. They haven't been feeling good. And I seen he's an older Edomite that I work with as well. And like I said again, I try and steer clear of them, unless I really gotta help them if they really need some help. I don't see them really like that. I try and steer clear of them. You know what I'm saying? Because the Edomite chick, she's younger and she's constantly telling me about how she's caught something from him. Or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And how she's she's gotten sick from just being around him because they ride in the same vehicle together, so to speak. So I'm like, hey man, I don't know nothing about all that. I don't give a shit. And And she basically, yeah, I took this, I rolled my sleeve up because they made me. No, they didn't make you. You went because you was dependent upon Esau's that job, man. And that's how Esau came at a lot of people. See, he shook a lot of people with that when he first came about. I just wanted to just do a quick little lesson on this because, for one, Job 9:24 comes to mind, right? Let me get that real quick. Because you have to realize who's in control of the earth. This is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom. He's able to say who can draw some damn blood. Can you imagine so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans saying, hey, we going to do a blood drive? Well, under whose authorization? You know what I'm saying? You get to draw some damn blood out here and you don't have the credentials, which is what Esau tells you you have to have, then you're going to jail. And possibly for a very long time. See, so he's in control of who can do that. He's in control of the laws. He's in control of the administration. The people that push things through. He's in control of the curriculum as to how you do it. You have to go to I'm not sure if it's phlebotomy or whatever the case, whatever the subject may be. But you got to go to his school for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever amount of time, to learn how to do certain things, and you have to get your credentials from him because he's running the earth. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See, he's in control of the earth. He's in control of a situation where he can set up shop and just fucking take blood from people. He's in control of, swabbing you, doing drug tests on you, taking your urine, taking your feces and testing shit, plucking your damn hair. So that lets you know that this man is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. He's in control of the earth. And when it goes off into, he covers the faces of the judges, of course he covered the face of the main judge, which is the Father in heaven. God got people thinking that the Father in heaven is some white guy. Then the secondary main judge is Yahweh, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus. They got you thinking he's a white guy. See, they're in control. You have to know that this is their kingdom, and they're the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And so I'm looking at these people, they sitting there in line because they basically right across from my cubicle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just walked in, you know what I'm saying? They did have the section kind of blocked off where, you could still go in there, and, get some refreshments or whatever, I was grabbing coffee, tea or whatever. But man, shit, they got a hospital bed stretched out in the damn cafeteria with a whole bunch of people in there just laid out, letting these people draw their fluids, man. And they looking at us like, yeah, we could use some of that nigga. No, you ain't getting nothing here. And this is the second time they done had one within the past couple of months. Now, I'm trying to think. Let me see if I can find this. Where there was a bill. I'm not sure where it was at. But there was a bill that they was trying to put out where people want to know if you took that jump shot, and you're donating blood. Because people that, possibly getting transfusions or something like that, they don't want nobody's blood that have taken that thing, man. They don't want that shit. So let me see if I can find something on it. I didn't think about it at first. Let me just put in blood drive. Let me see if it's a COVID bill. Well, they have a blood, let me see here. This is the American Red Cross. The American Red Cross has implemented new blood donation deferrals out of an abundance of caution. We are now asking that individuals postpone their donations for 10 days following diagnosis of COVID-19. You have had a positive diagnostic test from, okay, no, I don't think that's what it was, but and they got a couple of YouTube videos on it. I don't want to go off into it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is a talk though. You know, people have been asking questions about this, but you got the, you know, this country is so divided. You know, you go into Matthew 12 and 25 where it talks about a nation divided cannot stand. You know what I'm saying? But you got half the country still believe that Trump's their president. You got the other half, you know what I'm saying, that's into the Biden thing. And those people that were, you know, them January 6 people that stormed the Capitol and those people that think along those levels, no, they don't want nothing to do with the COVID-19 blood, so to speak. They don't want nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? And we already know how Esau get down too, man. You know, I'm going to keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau will swoop down on Jake and fuck around and Jake whole body empty. You know what I'm talking about, you know? And that goes for that BLOOD too as well. You know, they have an obsession with Jake's anatomy, so to speak. You know, and these people will get down, man. They'll drain your ass up, have you somewhere just laid up, you know what I'm saying? Just draining your ass, you know. Let you relax for a hot second, get to draining your ass again once you build back up, so to speak. But no, I was looking at that shit like hell to the no. And also too, you know, I wanted to grab this scripture and I'm gonna end out because I gotta head back. But let's get this 2 Corinthians 2. See, you have to really realize that you're dealing with a cunning hunter when it comes to Esau, and he's capable of anything. And so when we, you know, kind of push scenarios out there, we push them out there by the Spirit because we know that this man, he's capable of any damn thing. You know, so he could be having, you know, those people in there laid up, taking those pretty much, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily even want to use the BLOOD, but you know what I'm saying, might just be collecting samples to see how, because I'm pretty certain everyone that's in there that's giving up the juice right now, they took that shot. They rolled them sleeves up for that thing, man. I'm willing to bet you that, because you know they were threatened of losing those good paying jobs because them people make really good money in there. So I'm already knowing, like, you know, they probably taking samples right now to see, like, okay, well, let's check and see what they're, you know, if anything is mutated or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is not, you know, no medical advice or anything like that. Hey, this is just me speaking as a man. And I'm telling you, man, hey, this man will get down on you, you know, because you just never know. Because I'm telling you, I'm, you know, as I've been seeing too many of those pictures up on the wall of such and such is gone. And, you know, he has left, you know, his wife and 3 children or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm talking about, those obituary hookups. The funeral is going to be here at this. He was an avid, I seen this one hanging up right now. It's like, yeah, he was an avid whiskey drinker and a great marksman, you know, talking about his shooting skills. And I'm looking at him on the picture like, God damn it, yeah, this Esau Edom, this, you know, the so-called white man, you know. But I've seen plenty of those pictures as of late. So, and these are not, you know, they're up in age a little bit, but they're not up in age like that. You know, Esau generally, you know, living okay, decent, pretty long life here on this planet, man. But, you know, a lot of them they should be retired. A lot of them had to come out of retirement because they've run through all that money because the economy is so fucked up. That's like the older Edomite that I work with and shit. He had a nice, you know, he lives by the lake. He, you know, had a nice, you know, fun set up for his grandchildren and all this other stuff. And he just be complaining. He be telling me all this little business about how, you know, he had to, the money's gone. I had to survive. I can't believe, you know, I'm just so worried about my granddaughters and, you know, this bullshit, because he had a nice little a nest egg set up for him. But, you know, all that old living off the lake, you know, he's got the, you know, the little cabin up north, and, you know how Esau get now, man. Esau be out here living good as hell because they have the fatness of the earth. But what's happening is that shit is all falling and dwindling, and it's not what it used to be for them. So they're falling off, man. But and you know, a lot of people just not into that stuff no more. I remember when I was in school, and you know, just didn't know no better, and you was just thinking that you was doing something good for the community or great for the community. And I can remember they used to come to the schools. You know, it's thousands of kids in school, hundreds of students. You know what I'm saying? And they'll have the whole damn gym. You know, the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? They'll have that whole shit with nothing but tables in there with students. You know what I'm saying? And now that I think about it, it was without the parents' permission. You know, just draining your ass. So, and Esau, he's about that blood work, man. Like, what are you doing every time you go, you know, to your, you know, your DOC, TOR, and just regular old checkup, so to speak. And motherfucker, always, every time you go, they want to draw some fluids from you. Why? What is Esau doing with all this this vampire juice, man? But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that, man. But this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not ignorant of the fact that, hey, he could be doing something. He could be just collecting samples of these people. Because what's done happened is, they're pretty much, you know, they don't open the building back up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's a huge fucking building, but they have called everybody back. All those people was working from home, so now they've called all those people back. So now that all those people back, they're starting to run those drives, and I never seen that before, because they didn't do it before everything went down. Now all of a sudden, this is the second one they've had in like 2 months, I think. And Esau just up in there laid up, just thinking that they're just doing a good deed for the country. But you ain't getting shit from me. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. I got to head back to the, you know, do the thing. So with that, Kwame Yashala.